Flu virus. Let's talk about the most common invisible passenger you bring home from every public outing. The flu virus lives on doorknobs, subway poles, shopping cart handles, bathroom stalls, elevator buttons, anywhere human hands touch repeatedly. It survives on hard surfaces for up to 48 hours, just waiting. Size-wise, we're talking microscopic, about 100 nanometers across, roughly 1,000th the width of a human hair. Under magnification, it looks like a spiky ball covered in tiny protein needles. The real power is replication speed. One virus particle can create thousands of copies within 10 hours, turning your cells into virus factories. For humans, flu means fever, body aches, exhaustion. But here's the terrifying part. It kills your cells by bursting through them to spread. Your immune system's aggressive response causes most symptoms. The virus ambushes. It floats in air droplets when someone coughs or sits dormant on surfaces. Touch that contaminated railing, then your face. It strikes. Your nose and eyes are entry points. Here's the weird part. The flu mutates so fast that last year's version is genetically different from this year's. Your immune system doesn't recognize it as the same threat. Wait until you hear what's living in the next spot you'll touch. Cold virus. Over 200 different viruses cause the common cold. But rhinoviruses are champions, responsible for half of all colds. They're everywhere. Office keyboards, gym equipment, restaurant menus, ATM screens, your phone. Rhinoviruses prefer cooler temperatures, thriving in your nasal passages. Each particle is about 30 nanometers, smaller than flu, roughly the size of a large protein molecule. Under microscope, it's a nearly perfect geometric sphere. Surprisingly, the power is simplicity. Rhinoviruses carry just enough genetic material to replicate, nothing wasted. This makes them incredibly efficient invaders. For you, a cold means sniffles, sore throat, congestion. The virus causes mild damage. What makes you miserable is your immune system flooding nasal passages to flush invaders. You're drowning your own nose. Rhinoviruses hunt by persistence. They survive on surfaces for 3 days, waiting on door handles and shared pens. Touch it, touch your nose, you're infected within 15 minutes. The twist, being cold doesn't give you a cold, but it reduces nasal blood flow, weakening local immune defenses. Grandmother was kind of right, just for wrong reasons. The next germ is plotting a hostile takeover of your digestive system. Norovirus. This villain causes sudden, explosive stomach flu outbreaks on cruise ships, schools, nursing homes. Only 18 virus particles can infect you. For comparison, you need thousands of flu particles to get sick. It lives on bathroom faucets, buffet serving spoons, handrails. We're talking 27 to 40 nanometers in diameter. Absolutely microscopic. Under electron microscopy, it looks like a tiny soccer ball with complex outer shell. The real power is resilience. Norovirus survives freezing, heating to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and many disinfectants. It laughs at hand sanitizer. Alcohol barely slows it. Only bleach-based cleaners really kill it. For humans, norovirus means violent vomiting and diarrhea for 1 to 3 days. It attacks intestinal lining, preventing water absorption. Your body expels everything to flush the invader. The hunting method is brutally efficient. Fecal-oral transmission. Infected person touches surface, you touch same spot, then eat something. Done. You're infected. Replication happens within hours. Here's the disturbing part. You're contagious for 2 weeks after feeling better. You spread norovirus while feeling completely fine. Ultimate stealth spreader. The next one survives hospitals, despite our best chemical warfare. Staph bacteria. Staphylococcus aureus lives on human skin, yours included. About 30% of people carry it in their nose right now. In public, it thrives on gym equipment, locker room benches, shared towels, athletic mats, anywhere sweaty humans make contact. Each bacterium is roughly 1 micrometer across, about 1/25th the width of human hair. Under microscope, staph clusters like tiny grapes, which is where the name comes from. Staphylo means grape-like cluster. The superpower is adaptation. Staph develops antibiotic resistance faster than almost any common bacteria. MRSA, methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus, resists most standard antibiotics, evolved in hospitals under constant pressure, For most people, staph causes minor skin infection, boils, pimples, small abscesses. But in bloodstream, it's dangerous. Sepsis, pneumonia, bone infections. It produces toxins that dissolve cell membranes to feed. Staph colonizes. It lives peacefully on skin until opportunity strikes. Razor nick, scraped knee, scratched mosquito bite. Then it rushes in, multiplying rapidly beneath your skin barrier. The weird behavior? Staph forms biofilms, protective slime layers hiding from antibiotics and immune cells. They build fortresses on medical implants. The next microscopic menace has a reputation spanning continents. Before we continue, I want to challenge you. At the end of this video, I'll ask one secret question that only someone who watched everything can answer. Leave your answer in the comments, and the first 3 correct answers will be featured by name in the next video. Escherichia coli. Escherichia coli. Most strains live harmlessly in your intestines, helping digest food and produce vitamins. Dangerous versions like Escherichia coli 0157H7 show up on improperly washed vegetables, undercooked meat, contaminated water fountains, public bathroom surfaces. They spread through fecal contamination. Size-wise, about 2 micrometers long and 0.5 wide, roughly the size of pollen grain. Under a microscope, Escherichia coli looks like tiny rod with whip-like tails called flagella spinning like propellers. The real power is mobility. Those flagella rotate 100 times per second, letting Escherichia coli swim at 10 body lengths per second. If you could do that, you'd run over 100 miles per hour. For humans, dangerous strains cause severe cramping, bloody diarrhea, vomiting. Some produce Shiga toxin, causing kidney failure. To intestinal cells, Escherichia coli is chemical terrorist, attaching firmly and releasing toxins. The strategy is invasion and colonization. Dangerous Escherichia coli survives stomach acid, attaches to intestinal walls, multiplies into colonies, and produces damaging toxins. The unexpected part: Escherichia coli shares genetic material with nearby bacteria, including antibiotic resistance genes. They literally trade survival instructions. What comes next is both smaller and more persistent. Salmonella. This bacteria makes raw chicken dangerous and forces restaurants to wash everything obsessively. Salmonella lives on raw poultry, eggs, reptiles, and public surfaces where contaminated hands have been. Cutting boards at salad bars, bathroom door handles, water bottle refill stations, anywhere cross-contamination happens. Each bacteria measures 2 to 5 micrometers long, similar to Escherichia coli, roughly pollen grain size. It's rod-shaped with multiple flagella waving like tiny oars. Under magnification, they look like elongated capsules constantly twitching. Surprisingly, the power is survival. Salmonella lives for weeks on dry surfaces and months in water. It survives refrigeration and tolerates acidic environments, passing through stomach acid easily. For you, Salmonella means fever, cramps, diarrhea for 4 to 7 days. For young children, elderly, or immunocompromised, it spreads to bloodstream, to intestinal cells. Salmonella is intracellular invader, forcing cells to swallow it, then multiplying inside. The hunting method is stealth invasion. Once swallowed, Salmonella penetrates intestinal lining by injecting proteins that trick cells. Inside, it creates protective bubble hiding from immune cells. The creepy detail: Salmonella enters dormant state inside your body, hiding in immune cells for months or years. You become carrier, spreading bacteria while feeling fine. The next threat takes persistence to new levels. Athlete's foot fungus. Technically called Trichophyton, this fungus lives on locker room floors, public showers, pool decks, hotel bathroom tiles, yoga studio floors, any warm, damp surface where bare feet travel. It's not just athlete problem, it's public surface problem. Millions carry it unknowingly. Individual filaments are 2 to 10 micrometers wide, about human cell width. It grows in long branching threads called hyphae, forming visible colonies. Those white, flaky patches between toes, fungus colony, eating dead skin. The real power is patience. This fungus feeds on keratin, protein in dead skin cells, and survives on surfaces for months, waiting for next bare foot. It thrives in moist, warm environments. For humans, athlete's foot causes itching, burning, cracked skin, sometimes blisters. The fungus secretes enzymes breaking down keratin, digesting your outer skin layer. Your body responds with inflammation, itching, and redness. The hunting method is opportunistic colonization. Fungal spores land on your bare foot from contaminated surface. If conditions are right, warmth, moisture, darkness, they germinate and spread across skin. The weird part, same fungus infects nails, groin, scalp. It's not about athlete's foot, it's about environment. Between toes is perfect humid breeding ground. The final germ might be most feared despite being less common. Pink eye bacteria. Conjunctivitis bacteria, often Staphylococcus, Streptococcus, or Haemophilus, spread through public surfaces touched by infected hands. Doorknobs, handrails, shared pens, makeup testers, gym towels. Pink eye is wildly contagious because people touch infected eyes, then touch everything else. Bacterial size varies, but most are 0.5 to 2 micrometers, tiny enough to hitch ride on fingertip and transfer to eye in single rub. Under microscope, they appear as small spheres or rods, often in chains. The superpower is rapid reproduction in nutrient-rich environment. Your tear film and eye surface provide moisture, warmth, nutrients. Bacteria double every 20 minutes under ideal conditions, turning few cells into massive infection in hours. For humans, pink eye means redness, itching, discharge, crusty eyelids. Bacteria attach to conjunctiva membrane covering eye, triggering immune response. Your body floods area with white blood cells and fluid. The hunting strategy is direct contact transfer. Touch contaminated surface, then rub eye. Or infected person touches face, shakes your hand, you touch your face. It's that simple. The unexpected behavior. Pink eye bacteria survive on surfaces for hours, but die quickly in sunlight. UV light breaks down genetic material. Doorknob in dark hallway is far more dangerous than sunny window. You've just seen the invisible ecosystem living on every public surface you touch daily. We have reached the end of our expedition through every germ you touch in public. Now here's your secret question. Only those who watch the full video will know the answer. Which germ can hide dormant in your body for years and turn you into a carrier who spreads it without knowing? Leave your answer in the comments. First 3 correct answers get featured by name in the next video. Thank you for exploring with me. Stay curious and watch where you step.